Hi guys, welcome again to Immigrate with Uni, the channel that shares with you easy, credible, and legal pathways you can use to move to your dream country. So today I have a very exciting topic I want to share with you guys, and the title shows it's the Skilled Migrant Visa. That's it. This could be your ticket to relocating to the beautiful land of Australia. And in this video, I'll be diving deep into the application process, the eligibility criteria, the benefits, and everything that you need to know to make your dream of moving to Australia a reality. All right, guys. So let's get started. If you haven't yet, joined the community, I'd invite you to join in so you can get more updates on things like this if you want to relocate to your dream countries. So, what is this skilled migrant visa? It is a program that is designed to attract talented individuals from around the world who possess the skills and qualifications that are in demand in Australia. So, the program will boost the economy of Australia by inviting talented individuals. So if you're there, you've worked, you finished campus in your home country, you're working, you have about 5 years of experience in your career, this could be a great pathway for you to relocate to Australia. And you know what? With this particular pathway, you can actually move with your family. So this is so nice because you're able to even bring up your kids in a country that maybe is your choice destination. So allow me to actually share the page that actually shows everything that you need to do in order to prepare yourself. So the page that you'll actually do the application from is called Move to South Australia. So it's migration.southaustralia, the government of Australia. And what better way to start than to actually start with a success story, which is actually someone we can relate with who actually moved to Southern Australia with this particular visa. So we have Alex here from Kenya who chose South Australia because he wanted an environment for where his children would enjoy and he would enjoy bringing them up. So Alex and his wife moved to South Australia from Kenya in 2017. And while moving to a new country is a daunting task, Alex knew that Adelaide would offer his children the lifestyle and opportunities he was searching for. So, Adelaide is always featured in the world's top 10 best cities to live in. So, obviously, it had to be good for something. So, when he arrived in South Australia, he attended the Immigration South Australia's Welcome to South Australia information session. So, you're sure if you are chosen through this pathway, you will be welcome there through such a session. And he registered for separate workshops to assist with his job search. So remember that this one is inviting you to move there as a skilled migrant, but you don't have a job yet. So they are somehow going to support you to get a job. Now, this are free services that are offered to all state nominated skilled migrants. So you will actually move through the state nominated skilled migrant pathway. So the workshops were invaluable, and Alex was looking for a career in the mining and energy field, and through being persistent, networking, and literally knocking on doors, he secured a job as a senior environmental scientist for Lake Creek Energy. Now, he says when asked what advice he would give anyone considering to migrate to South Australia, and that's you who wants to migrate, Alex says that it is not an easy decision, but your reason to migrate must be compelling enough for you to make the move. Yes, you will be anxious about job prospects and adjusting, but it is part of the journey. During that time, immerse yourself in the culture and embrace this great state. And remember, you moved here because you wanted a better life and all that it has to offer for you and your family. So do not get into the trap of saying, I had this back home, but I don't have it here. There's really nothing to compare. All right, so you can read other stories here. Depending on the country you come from, maybe you want to see someone who actually is from your country or from your continent that you would be able to relate to. All right, so um there are different pathways that you can use to actually move to South Australia. There's the skilled migrant, business migrant, international graduates, and local businesses. But the focus for today is skilled migrants. So you want to open on the skilled migrant page, and then it will bring you here. So they say South Australia offers state nomination across two visa options for skilled migrants that provide pathways to permanent residency. Yes, to permanent residency. And there's no better way to move to a new country than to actually move as a permanent resident, because you enjoy all them citizen and permanent residency benefits. So all right, so the first way, so remember there are two visas here. There's the skilled nominated visa and the skilled work regional provisional visa, and they actually tell you about it. So the skilled nominated visa is a state nominated permanent visa for skilled migrants that allows you to live and work in South Australia. So you live there permanently and actually work permanently. Like there's no you know time frame. So then the second one is the skilled work regional visa. This is a state nominated provisional visa for skilled migrants that allows you to live and work in South Australia for up to 5 years and can provide a pathway to permanent residency as well. All right. So if you're wondering which visa should I apply for, then you can engage a migration agent, but I'll just recommend, like, I think both of them are actually good. And when you read about it, then you'll see where you best fall, but you could actually apply to any of them, because this one just gives you unlimited time. This one gives you 5 years, and even if after the 5 years, as you can see, they can provide permanent residency. Okay, so that's about it about the visa. So who is eligible for this visa? To be eligible for the skilled migrant visa, you need to meet certain requirements. First, you must have skills and qualifications that are listed in the skills occupation list, which is the SOL, or the consolidated sponsored occupation list, which is the CSOL. So this list outline the occupations in demand in Australia. Now, on top of that, you should also have positive skills assessment for the relevant Australian assessing authority. This is for the work that you actually do in your home country. They have to provide a skills assessment for you to approve that actually you qualify. Then you also have to have English language proficiency and have a minimum number of points on the points based system. So it works the same as the Canada Express entry, where there's a point based system which they take into account factors like age, education, work experience, and language proficiency for you to be chosen in this nomination. So to get more information on that, you want to click on the skilled migrants here, and then you will see skilled migrants seeking a state nomination for subclass 491 or 4 or 190 will need to, you see now for both classes they just need the same requirements. So I bet you can apply to either of the classes. So you need to review the Australia skilled occupation list to ensure your occupation is available for state nomination and you meet the specific requirements. Then you review all the requirements associated with your chosen visa, and the links are here. Then you prepare the supporting documents, and then if you're applying for the high skilled and talented stream, you'll need to submit a registration of interest application. So for more information, you can click here to learn more. But if you have prepared all this, all you need to do now next is see how to apply. Now, for this window, as you can see up here, information on the opening of the 2023-2024 General Skilled and Business Migration programs will be published in the news and in events section when available. Why? Because they are saying that the 2022-2023, of course, that was the one for last year, has now closed, and an updated occupation list for 2023-2024, now this year next year, will be published here when available. So be sure to check out for this. Prepare your documents, do your English exam if you haven't, so that you can enter the draw, which would call the draw like the one in the Canadian Express entry, And then who knows, you could be nominated for the actual program. Now, are there charges? Yes, there are charges. You have to prepare your documents. You also have to prepare, the amount of money that you need to apply. So you want to click on application fees, and they say application fees vary depending on the type of application you're making. Please see below for a guide to costs for all state nomination and endorsement applications. So if you're doing skilled migration and international graduates, for the 190 and 491 class, it's 343 USD. The application fee is that. And then if you want to move as a business migrant, it's higher for the class 188. But since our focus today is the skilled migrant, then that is the fee that you have to pay for the application. Then they say you can use a credit card and all that. Okay, so if you're wondering how long it will take for the results to come out, there is that part where they say the processing time, and they say it varies. But um, for the skilled migration class 190, it's usually 6 to 10 weeks. That's about 2.5 months or so. And then the other one is 2 to 8 weeks, so that's about 2 months as well. So for the highly skilled and talented stream, there are no processing times available um, for registration of interest submitted under this stream. So it means that within 2 months or 2.5 months, then you will have known of the outcome of your application. All right. So you determine your eligibility, now you need to begin the application process, and you need to submit an expression of interest through the Department of Home Affairs skill select system. So when you click on start application, so like if you're done and and they have opened the window for application, you'll click on start an application, and then it will lead you to a page where they give you all the information you need to register. Now, to register, you need to open an account with the Department of Home Affairs on the Skill Select system to submit an expression of interest. You're expressing interest in becoming a skilled migrant in Australia. So, in your expression of interest, you'll provide details about your skills, your qualifications, work experience, and other relevant information. And so, based on your EOI, which is the expression of interest, you'll receive an invitation to now apply. So remember, you won't like send the application fee and all that before you send your EOI, and then you can proceed with now submitting a form of visa application once you're invited to apply. So it's important to ensure you provide accurate and complete information along with supporting documents to avoid any delays or complications, because if you provide inaccurate information, then you're invited to apply, and then they find inconsistencies, definitely you will be denied the visa. So benefits of the visa: you will move as a skilled migrant visa, and it will provide you with the opportunity to live and work in the world's most developed countries that has a high standard of living and very safe, very welcoming environment. Yeah. So this is a good pathway, guys, that urge for us to prepare our documents and apply when the window opens. And yeah, hopefully that we will actually get people moving through this pathway. So once you get the visa, you will arrive in Australia and settle in. The country has a diverse multicultural society. You'll find people from all corners of the globe, and it will be an excellent opportunity to embrace new cultures, to make friends, create a fulfilling life for yourself and even for your family. So I'd urge us to take advantage of this particular pathway and move to Australia, move to a new country, get an exciting adventure, and just immerse yourself in the great, incredible opportunities. So that's it for today. I hope you will make Australia your new home. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. And if you haven't yet joined the community, please subscribe. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and also comment and share it with your friends. So with that said, guys, thank you so much and have a good one.